All right, so this is the AFTERS podcast, episode 1. Welcome, boys.
Shout out.
Welcome.
Would you like to introduce yourself? Go around the room quickly.
Oh,
No.
so I feel like we should start on the other side.
Yo, I'm Shim. I'm studying international business and Japanese, and yeah.
Maji.
I'm Tafuma. I'm studying business, law, and finance.
Ooh,
I'm Wade. I'm studying engineering technology.
flex. I'm Matt. I'm studying marketing, international business. So yeah, we're just doing this podcast every week, see what we can talk about, stuff on campus, I guess. So now that we're back on campus, what is it like being back on campus? Like, any changes that you like or you don't like? How's it feel being back in the classrooms and stuff?
It's a ghost town, man.
Yeah, it's a bit scary how quiet it is.
Yeah, like I've had like one lab, and then the only classroom I've actually been in is for my past classes, and it's wild. Like even the past classes, there's only like 4 people in any of them at any stage. And I'll see a handful of people at most, just like walking on my way there. It's weird as.
It's pretty weird. I actually, there's only one in one of my classes. She just kicked out like 3 of the students because of the social distancing. So they actually came to the class. I'm not going to name who, but they came to the class, like 2 or 3 of them, and I thought I didn't sign up to the class, and somehow my name was on the roll, and the people actually rocked up for 2 or 3 weeks in a row. She just kept on kicking people out of the class because it was just too big. Like the amount of people in the classroom was just too big. So it was embarrassing because the middle of the class, she's like, yeah, you're going to have to go. Imagine packing up all your stuff and everyone's just like, it was so weird.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, and like I hear that, I was talking to someone else at the stalls today, and they were just saying like how for some of the classes, like some of the chemistry, courses, their labs are still online, so that's a bit tough for them.
Yeah.
I reckon we're pretty lucky with ours being like on campus again.
Yeah.
And I think it's very important that they're following the COVID protocols. I think that's good.
Yeah,
Why do you sound like a politician?
Brings a hand sanitizer out of his pocket, puts it on there. Sponsored by. No.
Practicing for the future.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to look at a couple of confessions at Murdoch, the holy grail of pages, and we're just going to see what people have said. I think it's about time that people get some recognition on a platform like this.
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to read this one?
Do we read it? All right.
Yeah, we could read it.
Market days is dead as AF. I don't know if this is PG or not. Okay, I'll start again.
I mean, like we can beep things out if necessary.
Do you want me to swear?
Nah, just go ahead. No, not.
Market days is dead AF. I'm not sure how much longer clubs are going to be willing to come out every Thursday for 0 sign-ups.
Damn, wait, I see your reaction there.
Yeah,
I think if you're the person saying this, why aren't you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why aren't you there? Get your friends. Get your friends to come down.
Get your friends.
It doesn't matter if there's 3 or 4 of you. That's still making up numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It just depends like what you're interested in, I guess. Like if you're interested in the clubs especially, like you're probably not going to see a lot of point, but there are some clubs doing some cool stuff.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Like,
even like, there's still people that give out like free stuff every now and then. Like it's still, like literally just go and hang out with your friends at the market. Like if you're gonna come on campus and just hang out with your friends, might as well do it at the market days because you never know. You might just wander by someone somewhere,
I always wanted the people at the market days, even when I'm by myself or with friends. But like you could just literally walk through and it could be like a 5-minute thing just to see what's going on at each club. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of exciting things coming up for some of these clubs, especially now they can do events. Yeah. So I wouldn't scratch out market days just yet.
Yeah, it's not dead yet.
Yeah.
Still waiting for the revival.
And like a lot of clubs put in a lot of effort to like come out there. Like the people come, like even some people come on days they don't even have like class or anything. They come to put effort, like to go meet people and stuff. And making like posts like this like really, undercuts like their effort. Yeah. Right. And it just creates a stigma on campus. And like Murdoch's are a real issue with like campus culture and people coming onto campus. So just be more positive, man.
A little bit more positivity. What's the next one? We're gonna go a couple ones Wade said. I don't know. That's a minefield. We're gonna have to
start at the bottom, like the bottom 7.
The bottom 7.
Yeah.
See if we like any of these ones.
I think we said we were gonna skip on this one.
We'll skip on that one. We're definitely skipping on that one. We're definitely skipping on that one.
All right. This one's okay.
I mean,
yeah or not?
Yeah, look, this was just a bit of a meme.
It's a bit of a meme.
Like it's Should we read it?
Yeah.
No, hold on. If you do, it's going to be up on I'll go back to the shot of it.
No, I reckon we skip it one. You'll skip it?
Yeah, next.
Yeah, I reckon we find something better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that, I guess.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyone else feel like some lecturers and tutors just have treated this online learning like a break? Question mark.
Yeah.
It depends on the tutor.
Yeah.
It really does depend on the tutor. I've seen so many tutors take this as an opportunity to put in extra work because they really want the students to pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they understand that.
Shout out to Simon.
Simon,
Yeah,
yeah.
Simon,
Simon from Midsash Logistics.
Yeah.
He won. I think he won an award. From feedback from students. He's a really good lecturer and tutor.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they understand that some students don't learn as well if they're not in class, so some of them take the initiative to really be there and support. I haven't had the experience of a lecturer kind of taking this as a break and.
I've had admittedly for me, I knew I was going to change my degree and then also the academic safety net thing, so I kind of just bunked off all of my units. But before I did that, I did actually try to work from home, and I had both ends of the spectrum because I had Simon who he reached out to me personally asking if everything was okay because I hadn't accessed any of the unit content, but then I also had someone else teaching a different unit that I'm not going to name.
Bracket.
Name and shame. No.
Bracket.
No.
Yeah, that even before it all went online, it just felt like they weren't really trying. You know who it was.
No, but I feel like for some lecturers as well, some struggle with technology, and obviously the big technological advancement in the last 6 months, it's been difficult for some. So you do have to. That's a factor for some people.
Yeah.
And I spoke to. I have a friend. I'm not gonna say who is a professor. I was a head of a school here. That they were just saying that we should kind of give some of these tutors and lecturers a break just because they've been under so much pressure to move their content to online.
Yeah, especially.
That, I remember for one of my units, they were doing it week by week because they didn't have enough time to fully move everything online.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like we should kind of give them a break. But now that everything's back, they've had a semester to adjust. This semester, I reckon they should be doing a better job.
Job. That's fair. You should expect some things as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should move on to the next one.
Yes, indeed.
Whose one should I look at?
I mean, there was still a couple.
There's a couple more.
Yeah, I feel like you'd stayed on there.
Find something.
Definitely
not that one. No.
Don't worry. The people watching won't be able to see this.
Yeah, I know.
We did that one
okay.
already.
Go back the other way.
Other way.
That's controversial.
Lana Del Rey.
No. All right.
Yeah. No.
Wait, to be
This
fair,
was just
No.
Oh,
Definitely not.
I thought we were gonna be doing
No,
funny ones,
no,
so that's what I said.
No, sir.
low
Innocent.
effort, man.
Yeah. Okay.
No, those are the ones.
All right. Whatever.
Wade's cancelled.
What was there? What ones you had? Did you summon the ones?
Oh yeah, I had one.
Yeah,
if you just swing on my one.
Left one. Yeah. Okay.
Hold on.
So someone, are we ready?
Yeah.
So someone asked, "Is getting a room at the village worth it?"
Wow. Well, two of us are staying here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This has been the best experience I've had.
How so, boys? What's good there? I feel like you can't just say it's good. You gotta tell me what's good there. Sell it to
I
me.
mean, as someone who I struggle going out of my way to be social, but being not being social is really not good for my mental health. It's been amazing. I've been fortunate enough to find myself with great roommates, great friends just around me, and so just the act of simply living here and leaving my bedroom is makes it worth it. It's just a good time.
Yeah, it depends on the individual. I am the opposite. I don't like going out and seeing people. I stay in my room, but it's cool that I can literally just wake up, classes in 15 minutes, you get ready, you have a shower, all that stuff. You can literally just walk to class. It's a 5-minute walk. It's nice knowing that you have a lot of responsibilities, such as, rent inspections and everything. If you make dinner, you got to wash those dishes. You learn a bit of self-discipline.
Yeah, so it's adulting.
Yeah.
You make friends easily here. The rent is quite worth it if you think about the free Wi-Fi and the utilities are included.
Yeah.
And the staff and administration here are really great people. And believe it or not, they've let us host our podcast here.
Yeah.
So thank you to the Murdoch University Village for letting us host our podcast at their village. And I just wanted to quickly address a promo they have going on. I think I sent that to you, Ben.
If you just pull that up, please.
Pull that up, Jamie.
Pull that. Jamie, you pull it up for me. So this is for students that are looking to stay in Perth on campus for a few nights. So it's $45 per person per night for Murdoch University students. So a minimum of 3 nights stay, or stay for 7+ nights and only pay $40 per night. So mention the code MUR45 to access this deal. So that will be on the Murdoch University Village website. If you want to know a bit more about that, just call the office there and they'll be able to talk to you about it.
Yeah, or message one of us there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like so
we
good.
could
It's
point
like-
you in the right direction.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so that was that promo done.
Airbnb for students, man.
Yeah.
Come on, easy.
Sick.
Oh, I should stop flashing gang signs.
This ain't that type of podcast. This ain't it. This ain't it. What was the other thing? I think it was we were going to talk about the no hex thing from the government, but I feel like we've done a lot of research on that to like
Yeah.
fully.
No, but we could say our takes on it. We could say our little take on it. And
let's preface it on the fact that there are exemptions. So I don't want anyone to be like, oh my god, this
Yeah.
happens to me.
Yeah.
There are exemptions for this thing we're going to talk about. So there are resources, and we will put a link down in the podcast to where you can find these
Yeah,
resources
yeah.
to learn about it, because we don't want to just give you a headline thing.
Yeah.
So from what I've heard, it's that if for the government is looking to produce an initiative where if you fail enough units, they could take away your HEX debt scheme, which means that you have to pay up front. What are your thoughts on that, guys?
I think that gives people motivation to work a little bit harder. I mean, obviously there are circumstances where people, life comes out in the way, family, other reasons. But I think they do have instances for that, right? Do they not? Like the little initiative they have in there?
Yeah.
Do they cover for that?
What for what?
For like, let's say family or like some stuff comes up where
Yeah, so they have exemptions. So that's I don't know the full list of exemptions. We didn't have enough time to research, but we will put it in the link of the podcast just to have a look at that. But I think I'm not sure their reasoning to introduce this initiative. Is it because students are failing, or is it?
Well, they have been cutting it down recently. Like your hex amount, like everyone's hex amount has gone down. Like there's a cap now, so you can't just keep using hex to study.
Like now like 45 something like that.
Yeah. So I think it's obviously they just don't want students to just like meander through uni, like the best way to put it, and just like not do anything.
Yeah.
Like they need to decide.
Like
that your hex
that's
is-
like that seems like it's what it is, but also at the same time I feel like that's really like not fair to like some people. Like I don't know, like for me, I changed my degree after doing business for a year and a half.
Right.
And like I failed all 4 of my units last semester. So if you're telling me that a choice that I made because like I wasn't happy in my degree, like me wanting to do something that's I'm actually going to complete and being able to pay back my hex debt with, is then going to limit how much like help or assistance I'll get. It's just I don't know. Like it's I understand the whole like motivation thing for people to work harder. Like obviously if they're like, we're not going to pay for like the last year of your uni if you like don't pass every single unit. I'm passing every single unit.
Right, so it's a bit of motivation.
But yeah, it's I don't know.
I think it's unnecessary pressure though.
It does create a lot of mental pressure and a lot of stress in students.
Yeah, I think there are students there. It's true. There are students that just fail or maybe just go to uni for some benefits. There are students of every single kind.
Yeah.
But there are also students that don't. They have a rocky start, and then they end up succeeding. They end up getting really great scores. You know what I'm
I had
saying?
a rocky start at
So
uni as well.
Same. So it's like if I had a rocky start and then I was presented with a bit of like a warning, being like, if you're heading down this road, we're not gonna support you. It's not maybe the best way to encourage someone. I don't know. It depends on the person maybe, but preferably for me, I wouldn't want to hear that. But then again, I don't know the exemptions. I don't think everyone should start panicking. as of yet.
Is it policy yet, or?
I don't think so. I think they
No.
were talking about
It's
it.
just an idea.
Yeah.
It's
Just an idea. It's
Yeah.
just it's an idea that's being talked about at the moment. So I don't think everyone has to worry. But it's interesting to discuss, I reckon.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think they said the same thing about arts degrees. They were going to bump up the prices or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a
That was
whole
disgusting,
thing.
Yeah, that's a whole thing. Yeah, I because they want to push certain students in certain industries.
Yeah.
So they're incentivizing that by cheapening some of those degrees while increasing the price of art degrees, which is that's a weird one. Like
Yeah.
that's so.
I get
weird.
it. I understand the
Yeah.
reason behind it.
But I thought the thing is I thought maybe just cheapening. Some
Maybe
degrees
right,
would be
yeah.
fine, but increasing the
Okay,
price
yeah,
is
that's a
like
bit much.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Because then you think about it, like tutors will get less sign-ups to their classes. Like,
Yeah.
People will enroll in degrees, and then people are going to be out of jobs by trying to create more jobs.
People make the jokes and stuff like, oh, if you got an arts degree, you won't get like a job and stuff. But
Yeah.
like, imagine like now you're like, I gotta pay even more.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. It's kind of weird.
All right, what's next, guys?
Oh, okay. Wait, before keeping an eye on the time. To Shim, do you have to leave?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh, all right.
All right. All right.
So Shim will be back
Shim.
next
I'll be
week.
back next week.
Yes.
Don't miss me.
Try not to.
Yeah, right.
To our 3 viewers, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching so far.
See you later.
That's
bro.
alright. Ooh, big mic shift. Okay, so we've only got one thing else to talk about, really. Well, two. Is that what are we doing at the store at the moment? We are doing Spill the Tea,
Spill the tea.
which was a nice idea, concept we came up with in semester 1 before COVID hit, and it was getting a bit of traction.
Yeah.
So what we do is we're not sponsored by T2, but we like to think we are. But
Hit us up. Hit us up.
Yeah.
We're trying.
We're trying. But every week we bring some T2 tea to our stall, which people can come down and they can pay for some tea. We had like 7 flavors or 8 flavors
yeah.
today.
But if you're a member, you get a free cup every week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're a free member of MVS 20, every week, from when we're down there, we usually there for like a good 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah,
Just
from about 10 a.m. to almost 2.
Almost 2, yeah. So you can come down, grab a cup of tea, spill the tea. What are you hearing on campus? What do you want to hear us talk about on
Especially
our
in
podcast?
this podcast. Yeah.
Yes, because we're always looking for topics. And yeah, this is our first podcast. We're looking to maybe involve some other clubs, get them down
Yeah,
here, see what they
for sure.
got going on. So that's pretty much wrapping up what we're talking about today, guys. Is there anything else you wanted to mention or shout out to anybody? We're going to shout out a tutor you like. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shout out something we like that's been happening.
Yeah. Shout out that. Shout out anything.
Oh, that's a hard one.
I'm like,
I don't like anyone.
Soul Surge tab. Soul Surge. Soul Surge.
I'm actually thinking.
Or it could be a person.
No, look, shout out Murdoch Business Society.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out ourselves.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yes.
No, wait.
Alright.
Who
Let's do
else hosted a quiz during coronavirus
Yeah.
and gave out a Switch? No one.
Yeah. Okay.
No one.
We did.
No one.
We did do that. That was pretty.
We
That was
did.
pretty
Yeah.
fun. We got.
Maybe we should get the winner on next week and see if he's
Ooh,
enjoying
that's
his,
a good
his-
point.
his
That's
Switch
it.
or not.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have a quiz coming up soon.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
we're going to get a confirmation of the date so we can put some details in about that and the prizes too.
Yeah.
I would like to shout out a tutor who's doing a good job. That I'm taking. Her name is Ingrid.
Yeah.
For my cross-cultural behavior marketing. She's a good tutor, and a lot
that's
of people
an
like
interesting unit.
a lot of people like her. She's doing a good job so far. So shout out to her.
Yeah.
Shout out the past leader for MAS 164, whose name I can't remember.
Wait, is that business mathematics?
No, it's fundamentals mathematics.
Oh, is it?
What? I'm sorry.
No, I know. Is it?
She's cool.
Is it Vanessa Greta?
Yeah, mate. Yes.
Vanessa that we had for
No.
finance?
No. Sorry. No.
But she's good anyway.
She's great.
Shout out Vanessa as well.
Vanessa, you helped us
Only
so
reason
much.
why.
Oh, sorry, man. He's waggling his arm at us
Yeah.
from behind the monitor.
Producer.
Yeah, shout out Vanessa, but also just shout out the past leader. I'll retroactively find a name for next week.
MAS 164.
Yeah.
Alright, shout out to her.
I should be in a past class right now, but I'm not.
That's alright. I think she'll forgive you. Alright, thanks guys for tuning in. This is the Afters podcast. We'll
Guys.
bring this to you weekly, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks for having us.